Give me 1 second. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. How do I sound over air? 1 2 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, it sounds.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty,
and the pursuit of happiness. For the support of this declaration,
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's it. He's getting hooked up. What's that? The tease. Talking. 30 years ago, Fox was founded on football. Recently, our college football portfolio has grown. Fox football, Friday night, living it up. The coaches, the players. This game is not foreign to them.
It feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. It feels like the first time.
Tonight, it's number 20 Arizona against number 14 Kansas State. We are live. A capacity crowd is on hand. And what a matchup we look forward to bringing you here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Tim Brando with old number 98 from Michigan, Devin Gardner. You know, partner, I've had a lot of firsts in my career, but this is a first that I've really been looking forward to. I know you have as well. Why? You got two teams on the precipice of being relevant in the 12-team college football playoff. Kansas State's won championships recently. Arizona is coming back, a team that's won, dare I say, a record straight. 9 in a row coming in. They just took over for your Wolverines with the best streak, and they've got commanding quarterbacks. But you believe it could be the running game that's key.
Yeah, the duo of Noah Fafita and Tetsuroa McMillan is well documented throughout the country, especially when McMillan has a 300-plus yard game in week 1. But tonight is going to be Kwali Conley. He's going to be tasked with making sure the Kansas State defense can't just take guys out of the box and double team and bracket McMillan. And if they do that, he's going to have to make them pay on the ground. And then on the other side, how about that home team quarterback, the young 19-year-old Avery Johnson? I've loved watching his development in the pocket. And his teammates voted him captain as a true sophomore. That shows exactly what they think of him and the type of leader that he is. Yeah. And couple that with the ability to be possibly the best athlete on the field at any given time, he could be a household name, and he could make his name tonight.
Here come the Wildcats. And now, it's today's game countdown sponsored by Progressive. The stars like Fafita, in addition to McMillan, T-Mac, will be on the receiving end. Those golden locks of Avery Johnson, a 4-star player, and DJ Giddens. It's Cats versus Cats, a showdown in the heartland of America.
Bear down, brotherhood. Connection.
And the
Arizona Wildcats, your Valero Alamo Bowl champions.
The 31st head coach, Husky football.
To welcome back to Tucson, Brent Brennan.
When things happened, we already knew from the jump that we were going to stay together.
I was pretty adamant that I was going to stay.
We got unfinished business. We running it back. Bear down.
You could not ask for a better evening as summer gives way to fall here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. The third member of our broadcast team has more for us. Here is Josh Sims.
Well, Teteroa McMillan burst out the gate in week one. 10 receptions, 304 yards, and 4 touchdowns in that game. A more modest performance last week. Just 2 receptions, 11 yards on 5 targets. Northern Arizona spending most of that game double teaming him. So offensive coordinator Dino Baber says, of course we are a better team when the ball is in his hands, but we got to find different ways to get him the ball. But more importantly, we got to show we can beat other teams in multiple ways. We got to spread the ball around and show how dangerous we can be on offense.
They are very explosive. Kansas State won the toss, elected to defer. So Arizona will receive. Chris Tennant will handle the kickoff chores, the senior from Shawnee, Kansas. And back deep, number 2, a speed merchant, Jeremiah Patterson, redshirt junior from San Francisco. This is one of the great places to watch college football. Just sit back and enjoy your Friday night. Cannot think of a better way to usher in a magnificent weekend of football on Fox. Toe meets leather, and we're underway. Patterson. And Jeremiah gets it out to the 28, maybe the 29-yard line. And that's where Noah Fafita will make his way out. Youngster from Huntington Beach, California. His decision to come back and the relationship that he has with so many of his teammates, including, as Josh touched on, Teteroa McMillan. 65% is always considered a good clip, isn't it, my friend?
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
The way he does it is so impressive at that size, right? Not a very big guy, but he's got that chip on his shoulder, and I'm excited to see him work.
Pac-12 Offensive Freshman of the Year a season ago. They got on that run, winning 7 straight. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Curl pattern, a little comebacker to Montana. Lamonius Craig, number 5. Senior out of Inglewood, California, with a first down. They get it out to the 37-yard line for the first down.
I love that start to the game because what Arizona's going to have to do, they're going to have the others participate, the other wide receivers, the other running backs, and take some of the pressure off of McMillan. That's a great start to show that you will get the ball to other guys.
The thing you'll notice about McMillan, he's got such great height and the ability to high point the football when it's thrown his way. He's always read number 1 for Fafita. This time he just has to unload it as the pressure was coming from Austin Romaine, a middle linebacker. He's tough, sophomore from Hillsboro, Missouri. And a look at that. Arizona offensive front. Baker is the leader. Those guards are tremendous. Ryan Stewart, Wendell Moy Jr. Wide receiving core we touched on. The tight end is Kean Burnett, another one of those guys that knows all too well what his quarterback Fafita is all about. They've been together since the 8th grade. 2nd and 10. Again, right back at you. And you see that high pointing capability of Teteroa McMillan. Let's take a look quickly at the K-State defense. Linebacker laden, but up front, keep an eye on Bates and Mott. But those linebackers, Romaine, so good, along with Purnell and Moore. And the secondary, they always produce outstanding corners here. And they will score, not just stop teams, but they will scoop and score as they did a week ago at Tulane. That helped turn that game around in the second half. They trailed by 10 points at halftime. Conley the lone setback, 3rd and 1. What a power eye look back there. Conley, he got to the edge in a hurry. Well, they used the formation, didn't they, partner? Went the opposite way. Purnell shoved him out.
It's a nice job trying to pull guys around, but this is all Klatt finding his way through, right? He's patient, and then he bursts on the outside. We talked about in the open for a reason. He has to be the equalizer. He has to make sure that this Kansas State defense has to play balance so that you can have balance on the offensive side.
And remember, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, who had such a big game against New Mexico in game 1, is fighting through the NCAA clearinghouse with eligibility issues. He did not make the trip, so he'll have to get Quali most of the carries. There's that penetration by the linebacker, the strong side backer, junior from Topeka, Kansas, Desmond Purnell, piercing through.
Desmond Purnell is so fun to watch. Watch him here to the left of your screen. Just shoot the gap. He's not the biggest guy, so he has to play fast. He gets underneath, and boom! He beats the big offensive lineman, Jonah Savaiya, into the backfield. Very nice job by Purnell, but if he continues to trigger quickly, those routes could be open behind him.
Rayshawn Luke, number 21, the junior out of St. John Bosco, is in the game now. And he's the safety valve here coming out of the backfield. And he receives it. He's past the 40, shoved out at the 36 by Justin James, number 5.
Kansas State had a lot of this last week. You got the middle linebacker, number 41, Austin Moore, in man-to-man coverage. See, he's not even looking at the running back. The running back's out right away. Nice job of recognition by Fafita to get that ball out quickly and set up this third and manageable.
3rd down 6. 11 personnel. Pair of tight ends in. Luke in motion. Fafita in some trouble. He lets it fly, and it's caught. That's the tight end, Sam Olsen. He may be right at the stick or just shy of it. Let's see where the mark is. Exceedingly close.
What an outstanding job by Fafita, knowing he has shallow cross coming, but he has to buy some time. Just a quick jab to the right, and then get the ball out as you're being tackled. And a nice double catch there by Olsen, and it sets up a 4th and short. I love going for it here.
Yeah, 4th and really inches, less than a foot. And Fafita going over, he's going to ask for and get a timeout. His O-line coach, Oglesby, was over there. There's a look at Brent Brennan. Did a remarkable job at San Jose State. Built that program from really nowhere to a Mountain West title, but was once an assistant coach, a GA here for Dick Tomey. More on that a bit later. Stay in the Game is sponsored by Hampton by Hilton for the stay.
And the keys tonight for Arizona, you have to keep Johnson in the pocket. And when I say Johnson, I mean Avery Johnson. Make sure that he plays from within the pocket. He's worked very hard on it, but make him prove to you that he's capable to do it, because when he gets outside, there's danger. And for K-State, you got to frustrate McMillan. They haven't done a good job of it thus far. However, last week, Josh talked about it. NAU did an outstanding job of making sure they took him away, and it flustered this offense. Let's see if Kansas State can do that, but they've got to defend this 4th and short first.
Yeah, you touched on it early in the week. You said Northern Arizona may have given K-State a blueprint for success defensively tonight. Here we go. 4th and inches. Conley. Well, he got past contain, and that's the first down to the 26-yard line. Marquise Siegel makes the stop, the free safety, one of their leaders of that defense out of Omaha, Nebraska, the senior. Transferred over from North Dakota State.
I just love to watch him progress gaps, right? He does a nice job of pressing the hole initially, and then he starts to progress to the left. Next gap, and gets what he has to, and then delivers a blow to Siegel.
Sure did. I think he took the brunt of that. You're right. No question. First down at the 26 of Kansas State. 3-man front now for the Wildcats. Nothing doing for Quali Conley here. And again, look what they do with that penetration. It looked like the ball may have hit the ground, but it was recovered by Conley. That's Toby Ososami, number 44, making contact, sophomore from Wichita, Kansas. Looked like it might have been out for a brief time.
Let's take a look here. You can see him fighting. He's got it.
I thought
that ball's out.
Yes,
that ball's out. It bounces off of a calf, and it starts to move. They're going quickly.
They are.